Ladies and gentlemen, we come to you tonight from historic Turner Hall Ballroom in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This is Brian Jacobson, photo editor for ThirdCoast Digest. Tonight we bring you Mondo Lucha, wrestling, music, and variety. You'll be seeing action courtesy photographer Lacy Landre, along with excerpts provided by myself and the featured performers. Excitement is building here in the venue tonight, as show organizers, known only tonight as the Path, personal assistant to Hollywood, dressed up like he came straight from the yacht club, and Jay, who is currently at this point whereabouts unknown. Your referees are known as Jim and BJ. Right now, the Mondo Lucha dancers are taking the stage. They're dressed in gold lame and posed equally as well for a solid gold routine. Right now, Greg is currently opening up a coffin on the stage to the disembodied voice. And Jay, sopping wet with sweat, and dressed in a blazer, crawls out.
This has been like a year in production to get this thing going. And the original goal was to make sure that we would outlast the Verge Festival in Milwaukee. And quickly that happened. So we were like, oh shit, that's done.
Referee comes out, technicians are checking the ring, and Jay is about to introduce the first match of the evening, which will be a three-way match between Mr. 450, Overload, versus Titan, and Isaias versus Zero Gravity. It looks like we're about to get the first bell of the evening here. And there we go. Titan attempts to shake hands in the ring with Overlord, who basically gives him a slap. Overlord is laughing as Titan tries to catch his breath, but it appears now he has. And they're arm locked. Oh, and they go tumbling around the ring, and he slams him in the face with a flying kick. And Overlord crawls into his corner and hugs his partner, Mr. 450. Not so much for a tag as a cry for help. Now Ty and Isaiah are both in the middle of the ring as Mr. 450 and Overload are going against each other, and they both get flipped out of the ring simultaneously by Titan and Isaiah. And now Zero Gravity are both in the ring, and Titan has flown out of the ring and taken both Mr. 450 and Overload down, while at the same time Zero Gravity has injured Isaiah in the ring.
I would like to welcome to the ring to perform for you. This is Miss Nalasu Zidianti.
What is this? An interruption by Path in his stupid-looking skipper costume before the Russian can even speak about his partner, Goat. Looks like they are going to send a robot instead. A highly dressed robot at that. The robot is making his way down the stage in inevitable robot fashion as the crowd is going bananas for this figure who's come down to take care of the interlopers of this Hall of Fame inductee session. And underneath his helmet is a very robotic-looking luchador's mask. The robot exposes an arm panel and pushes several buttons that apparently puts them into a more flexible wrestling mode. Vibrating on the stage wildly now. He's terrifying his opponent, who doesn't know what he's gotten into, and now the robot, known as Shockwave. Shockwave dances around the stage to the mat. He is face down, both arms twisted backwards. And he twists out of it. The robot strikes a very odd position on the mat that we cannot figure out. Oh, and the robot finally does now move and kicks him in the stomach and twists him around onto the ropes. Shockwave has donned the sunglasses left behind by the hipster. He certainly has the crowd eating out of his hand, out of his metallic metal robot dancing hand. This man certainly has the moves.
Please put your hands together. She is so excited to be here for the international sex station, Miss Amber Ray.
Has now introducing the next match number 3 in your programs. Mac Nix, Marshy, and Lewis versus Cannon, Chase, and Ditz, DYS Ditz.
What town are you from?
Dr. Awkward is suddenly cold-cocked to the mat without warning, as the other team is apparently impossible, can't get into the turnbuckle. Oh! Dr. Awkward is just getting absolutely brutalized. Now all 6 men are in the ring at once. Oh! And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have a pileup outside the ring, as several members just going to try an impossible fly off the turnbuckle onto the ground as the referee is trying to talk him down. He doesn't seem to be able to get a good hold on this turnbuckle as everyone on the ground outside the ring is groggy. Onto the stage he goes, and he certainly seems to have a groin injury. And a flying leap off the turnbuckle from the third member of Nix Marsh Lewis has completely taken the head and chase disc luchador mask bound number out. Now being introduced to the mystery guest wrestler who is Silas. You probably can only guess who it is. And the crowd is seeing that not on the stage. Totally into the crowd, a man dressed in a pink leotard and a goat mask has come out of the shadows. And the crowd is going ballistic at the surprise from this Mondo Lucha Hall of Fame inductee, guest star in tonight's match. Listening to the crowd, see if this was a good idea or not. And he apparently does think it's a good idea because he has tagged the goat. The goat is delighted. Hops into the ring daintily and is now furling his skirt tauntingly at Silas. He's now pounding Silas in the turnbuckle. He's got him trapped there. Silas takes him off. The goat looks like he has an injured knee. Into the ring. Carries him over his shoulders. In a helicopter-like maneuver, knocking the opponent sprawling over and over. Helicoptering him with the boots of the goat. Now, of course, Cross and the goat are dizzy. Silas and goat, and he throws goat into the referee, and the referee appears to be unconscious. And the goat twists Silas around. And a flying upside-down maneuver takes out Dread and Silas outside the ring in front of adoring fans. It's hard to see from this perspective who's going to get up and who's going to be victorious in this matter. Double flying off the turnbuckle. They both lay down an opponent. They both get a 3 count from the referee who's revived. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a crazy, wonderful evening, and we sign off now of another year of Mondo Lucha Wrestling and Variety Show. Good night.